And before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. You don't want to miss more updates on your favorite characters and actors. And have you ever wondered what goes on behind the scenes when a beloved character doesn't return for a highly anticipated film? Uh, well, that's the story behind Steven Durand's decision not to reprise his role as the Blob in Deadpool and Wolverine. Um, Durand, a versatile actor with a diverse range of roles in shows like The Screen and Swamp Thing, has been no stranger to big projects. In 2024, he played the main antagonist Proximus Caesar in both Abigail and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Yet, despite his full plate, he had to sit out the third Deadpool movie, despite having worked alongside Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds and X-Men Origins Wolverine back in 2009. Durand opened up about his absence in a recent interview while promoting his latest project, Clown in a Cornfield. He explained that while the Blob was indeed featured in Deadpool and Wolverine, the role was taken over by Mike Waters, who played the character without any lines. So why didn't Durand return? It all boiled down to time and makeup. During filming, Hugh Jackman had mentioned that the character would get a strong reaction from fans, joking that Durand would need to get used to the intense makeup process. But as Durand explained, the process ended up taking around 7.5 hours, which might have been a deal breaker for the film's tight schedule. While Durand left the door open for a potential return, suggesting that maybe another film might give the Blob another chance to shine, he remained realistic about the challenges of bringing him back. After all, those layers of makeup can take a toll. The question on everyone's mind now is, will the Blob ever return? And interestingly, Durand isn't the only actor missing from the Deadpool and Wolverine cast. In fact, the film took a different approach to the villains, with many characters like Toad, Lady Deathstrike, Azazel, Juggernaut, and Bullseye being played by new actors, and only Aaron Stanford and Tyler Mane reprised their roles as Pyro and Sabretooth. It seems like Deadpool and Wolverine features a mix of different versions from various universes. But here's the twist. In the upcoming Avengers Doomsday movie, some of the old X-Men stars are making a comeback. Ian McKellen and Rebecca Rumming will return as Magneto and Mystique, respectively, which has sparked rumors about the return of the Blob. Considering that the Blob was a key part of the Brotherhood of Mutants in the comics, it's not entirely out of the question. However, it's unlikely that we'll see him in the Marvel Cinematic Universe anytime soon. While the Blob might not be the most famous X-Men villain, his history in the comics is rich and intriguing. First introduced in 1964 in X-Men 3 by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, the Blob was one of the earliest adversaries to the X-Men. As the X-Men make their way into the MCU, it wouldn't be a stretch to think that the Blob could be reintroduced as a major threat. in the Ultimate Comics. He's even the father of the mutant Firestar, who many believe will be portrayed by Sadie Sink in Spider-Man Brand New Day. So who knows? Uh, Maybe Durand will get a chance to reprise his role, bringing the Blob back to the big screen in a more serious, menacing way than his comedic portrayal in X-Men Origins. Wolverine has been forced to go out by the X-Men Origins, and as they gave all mention, they they made the way. And while we wait for that, just remember, the Blob may have been the big guy in the comics, but at least he's not too blobby to make a comeback one day. um what uses lower comics use done for pretty cycle. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.